I released an EP. Now what? But yeah, so I don't know. This video is going to be like very. I want this video to be like a diary entry. You know, like where am I at in my life? Today is the 1st of March 2025, and from the beginning of this year, what have I achieved? Because yeah, you know, I have that same thing. I'm sure loads of people do. You know, I'm running out of time. I'm getting older. Yeah, like how do I achieve things when time is time is my enemy almost, you know. I'm always racing against time. I always feel like this anxiety on the back of my back or whatever, my shoulder, whatever. But yeah, but yesterday I was sort of I was not in a good mood yesterday. I know I'm going to talk about that, but I was just thinking, like, me going after my dreams, it's almost like my teenage self with all those who had like the seed of those dreams. Like, I'm like holding on to them and I'm trying not to like let go of their hand. And with that, I feel like me grasping on to like 15, 16-year-old me is also trying to hold on to, I guess, this youth, but not in a youth. I would say it's me making my dreams come true and being creative. It's almost like I am rebelling against that horrible, you know, adulthood life of, you know, everything is like grey, you don't have time for creativity, you cannot do anything creative. That's not reality of like adult life, you know, which is ridiculous. But I feel like me holding on to teenage me and still being like, I am, oh my god, I'm getting emotion, you know, like I am like holding on, and I'm gonna make our dreams come true. Sorry, I've been like not, anyways. But yeah, that's how my life feels at the moment. It feels like, yeah, I'm doing this, you know, for 13, 14, 15-year-old me, with those crazy dreams of, you know, wanting, you know, to be in a band, to be a musician, to achieve all of, you know, the crazy dreams. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I just had that feeling, that epiphany yesterday. And it's, I don't know, sometimes it's hard. Yesterday I had like a mini breakdown. I don't know, I just feel like, how am I gonna ever achieve my dreams when I'm so singular, and I'm so alone, to be honest. Like, genuinely, like, I'm very lonely. I mean, I've been in bands, and like college bands and like uni project bands, and none of them have worked out. The bands in college were with people that I absolutely love and I still love, and I guess everyone's sort of kind of moved on, and that's fine. People in uni, horrible. Yeah, and I feel like everyone's sort of like, yeah, moved on, they've made families and lives, and that's great. And then, I don't know, I feel like I'm like the only like person still trying on their own. But yeah, so I made an EP in February. Well, I began the EP, I think, like ending of last year, 2024. And I feel like sorry. Oh my god, I got this yesterday, by the way. It's so cute. And I've got spearmint tea. It's like my two personalities colliding. I do love cute tea, like pink stuff, but anyways, what was it? Oh yeah. So yeah, last year, I made that EP, and then I released it in February. And yeah, that EP for me, I feel like I realise now, was a bit of an experiment. Like, could I actually like dig out these songs that were just sat there laying in my notebooks like dead? Could I actually like take those songs out and arrange them properly, figure out the lyrics, everything, and then put it on Logic, record it all, mix, master, and release it out to the world? And I did do that. I was successful. And yes, well, I released it on the 11th of February, and now today's the 1st of March 2025. I think, yeah, oh, actually, yesterday I reached 100 listens, like, throughout all of the streaming platforms, like Apple Music, I think Amazon, like YouTube Music. And that's good. Yeah, like, I could not expect anything else. Obviously, you know, like, I'm itching, you know. I feel like sometimes, yeah, like, I obviously I would want more listeners, but I feel like now, like, that EP is somewhat lukewarm. It's not my true sound. My true sound, I would say, like, I realise now, would be like Deftones, Lacuna Coil. I've been listening to so much Lacuna Coil. I used to, like, you know, that's the thing, like, I used to listen to like a few of their songs, but I never got into like the deep end with their albums, and now I am. And wow, Lacuna Coil, Deftones, A Perfect Circle, Glassjaw, oh my god, Glassjaw. I would say elements of My Chemical Romance, especially like early, yeah, like Bullets, My Chem, Three Cheers, maybe a little Black Parade. And I would say a little bit of Him as well, like that whole kind of aesthetic and like the goth metal sort of influences. But yeah, so I've got three songs written for that project, and I need to write two more. And so that's the thing, like, I was just thinking, okay, no wait, I'm getting too ahead of myself. Right, okay, so I need a band for them. Like, I need a band for them tracks. And again, I'm lonely. I don't know. It's bizarre, you know, the world is full of humans, and I cannot find like a drummer, a lead, and a bass player for my band. I need to like advertise it, but anyways, but yeah, I need a band. And I know the name of the next EP, and I think it's gonna be 5 songs, and that 5 songs, that's gonna be like my true sound, which I would say is like alternative metal, maybe a little gothy, like gothic metal influences. But yeah, so that's that. I've got one last song before I fully like transition into my true sound. Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe I feel like I should be promoting more. That's the thing. And I do like promotes. Well, I've kind of like dwindled it a little bit, but the thing, like, yeah, with YouTube as well, like, sometimes I make videos that are like out of, not my niche, but I don't know, because I'm like an artist, I don't have a niche. I can't have a niche, you know. But yeah, I make videos, and then I'll film it, I'll edit it, and then I'll like release it, publish it, and then I'll delete it, because I just feel like this is like not true to me. This is not true to me, and I'm just following a trend, or I'm trying to follow a trend so I can get an audience. But that's not how it works. Anyway, so I've got one acoustic song, and that's like, it references the greats, you know. It references like Sylvia Plath, Leonard Cohen, Kurt Cobain, David Lynch, Elliott Smith. But yeah, and hopefully I will play that on like an open mic as well. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, I really want to do more open mics. I know now, like, I wouldn't be able to play to like medium sized, you know. No, that's wrong. I'm rushing. I know I'm rushing because, you know, I want things to go ahead, but obviously there's limitations, there's experience limitations. But yeah, so I'm going to be playing more open mics. Hopefully Acoustic Rooms in Nottingham, I love that venue. Like, that first night was great. So I'm going to be performing more there, hopefully. Maybe some other places I can find. But yeah, so I've got one more song. That's actually my last song, I would say, from the Bullet. Oh yeah, oh my god, that would be, the song is called The Lord of the Seasons. That song is the last song of the Bullet in the Dark era. And then, yeah, that's another thing. I don't feel like a musician, you know. I feel like this year, 2025, I am making my dreams come true. Like, I've begun the process, you know. This is the first year in my life where I'm actually like doing, like, I'm actually trying to achieve my true dreams, you know. I feel like last year my book got published, but always in the background I was like, okay, well, if this writer thing takes off, you know, I'm still going to transition back into music. The writer thing did not take off. The writer thing did not take off. So it didn't take off. So I feel like life is like, I don't know. Yeah, because I remember, like, I used to be like, especially in 2020, I used to say, if I had like a good following for my books, if I found an audience, if I actually earned money from it, if I actually made like a name for myself as an author, I would not be doing music, because I know how hard of a work, and it's emotional for me, actually, to be honest. And I felt that, yeah, if I can do music, I'm not even going to touch music. If I can do the book stuff, I'm not going to touch music because it's too emotional for me. I cry about it a lot, to be honest. I do cry. I cry a lot because I'm just thinking, like, how the hell am I going to achieve all the things that I want to achieve? I don't even want to be, I don't know. I don't even dream of like Grammys and stadiums or whatever. I just want to be in a good band with people that I love. I want to make the music I want to make. And I want to be able to tour regularly. And yeah, like, I do have that dream. Oh, like, seeing the world, we're touring with my band. And, you know, I have a great fan base, great audience that, you know, I love, and they love me back. And I think I just want something that's sustainable, that, you know, it prolongs over the years. But yeah, yesterday I applied for a job, and I really thought I was going to get it, and I really did want to do that job, because I thought, okay, I can just do that until things take off and I can make the money, because that's also a thing. I'm realizing now that I don't know if I even want to be signed as an artist, because, you know, the labels, the whole contracting thing, the music industry is very exploitative. Is that the word, exploitative? It's very rigged. And I think when you're signed to a label, you don't even own the masters of your tracks, which is bad. So I really want to, okay, well, when things do take off, hopefully, eventually, let's say eventually, let's manifest and say eventually when things take off, I think I would just want to have like a, what's it called? It's, I forgot what it's called now, but it's basically like a contract with whoever. They it's not an A&R. Is it an A&R? No, it's not. It's something else. Um, basically your songs still belong to you, and I think another artist did this, and she was, oh my god, I forgot what her name, but I think she was more on like the rap sort of hip hop thing. And she did that. She's not signed, she's signed to her own label, but she just has like distribution licenses, I think that's it, where you can play, like, you can release stuff physically, and you can perform, you can tour. That's all managed, but you're still with your own label and you still own the tracks. And basically, I think that's what I'm going to do actually, because, you know, the power really is with the audience. The power is, you know, with your fan base, because obviously with social media now, I do complain a lot about social media. I'm like, oh, why do I have to be a content creator? I whinge about it a lot, but honestly, I realise now, after on my TikTok, I kind of experimented a little, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna post whatever, and I did that, and I got a lot of, like, I got way more likes and views than I would when I'm sharing a song. And I kind of realised that, oh, social media isn't rigged. The algorithm isn't rigged. You just have to think about what would people actually want to view. And I feel like sometimes when you're promoting music and stuff, it can feel like an ad, like an advert. No one likes adverts. So I kind of have like a grip on social media now. But yeah, like you don't need like a record label. You need money, you need funding. So yeah, anyways, my plan right now is to just find a job that I can bear with, and I'm not gonna like demonize that job, and I'm not gonna say, okay, this job is in my way, because it's not. You know, it's money. And to be an independent artist without a record label, to be able to, okay, well, get studio time. And that's another thing. You know, recording stuff at home, you can do it. That's fine. You can completely do it. But for my next project, for my EP of like the true sound of Bunny Mayhem, I need a studio and I need money for that. But yes, yeah, yesterday I really thought I was gonna get a job, but I did, and that really bumped me out. But yeah, that's where I'm at. What else am I gonna say? What else am I gonna say? I'm just trying things. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to more open mics. I'm gonna get a job so I can fund stuff, because I don't know. I don't even know how I'm gonna find a band. I can play like basic drums for myself. I played drums for Farewell Letter to My Bad Habits, and that was like very simple, very basic drums. I did it, but I need like proper drums for this next EP. Five song EP. I have the name. I have 3 of the songs down. I just need to like arrange them. One of the songs, I think I also wrote that when I was about 4. No, that one song, which I'll let you know later. I don't want to spoil like stuff for this. I think I wrote that when I was 17. I wrote it on a guitar when I was 17, and I could not figure out the lyrics, chorus, anything until fast forward to 2019, when I first read Exquisite Corpse by Poppy Z. Brite. He is the reason why I wrote in the first place. And saying that now makes me feel like I should continue to write. I should continue. I am writing one book at the moment, and that's going to be a standalone book. I can't, no, I'm not doing a series. And then I have, well, I need to make another contract, and that's my final book of the When the Ice Melts Away series. That first, like, looking back now, like, that story, I have a copy of it somewhere, but I'm not like, I don't know if I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed, but I feel like people right now are not going to get that book because they're not. I feel like that's a thing of the future, but yeah, I've got a part 2 to write of that book. Currently, I'm not in the place. I have like a draft for it actually, but I'm not in the place right now to write that. I want to write this standalone book first. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, this is 21 minutes long. Jeez. I'm probably not going to edit much of this. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I need to get a job. I need to fund stuff so I can get studio time with someone that I'm comfortable with. I already have that person in mind. But yeah, I just need to get a band together. That EP, it will happen when I get a band, is all I can say. And when I hopefully get a job and I can fund it, because yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably I might play I might learn how to play bass myself, to be honest, but then someone else would have to step in when I'm playing it live. But yeah, that's how my 2025 is going, how my plans are going. And honestly, after this video, I'm probably gonna work on The Lord of the Seasons. That's the final track of the era of Bullet in the Dark. Hopefully that bullet in the dark that I shot, hopefully it will find its target. But the EP that I have in my mind right now, it's gonna be incredible. I just need a band. Ugh, I need a band. So annoying, isn't it? Like, it's so annoying to be alone and like desperate of a band. I wish I had like a sibling who like played the drums. Oh my god, that'd be a dream come true. But that's where I'm at right now. And after this video, I'm probably, yeah, I'm like in the mood to work on The Lord of the Seasons. It's such a simple, it's just it's an acoustic track. I might add some other stuff. And then I'm going to get that recorded. And then I think I'm going to take like a big gap until I find a band. And hopefully I don't get like drowned under my imposter syndrome. I'm like, oh, I'm not a musician, you know. You are a musician. You just need time and to get things sorted. Maybe hopefully I'll make more videos. I don't know. I don't know. I run out of ideas, I'm not gonna lie. I could do like random videos, to be honest. But yeah, that's it. This video is like more for me, actually. It's like a video diary. That's it. Bye.